Glocks, them 4/5. He got 6 rocks and parked 7th off. He on the block from 8 to 8. What's that? That clock to clock. On number 9, I like the toe down to get in the records out.
The story of Glock 9, how a South Florida jit convicted of 52 felonies found his way into rap spotlight. Quavius Denari Smith, now known as Glock 9, was born May 1st, 2000 in the projects of Orlando. And many people in Orlando know it for the amusement parks and the tourist attractions. However, people in the hood might say it's a lot more that goes on down there in Orlando.
From the outside looking in, when people think of Orlando, they think of, you know,
Disney World. That shit played it for our shit. Nothing Disney World. That shit. Nothing Disney World. You come down there, come to Mr. Drive. Since you think the shit Disney World, I'm gonna show you something. They gonna show you something down there.
And as a matter of fact, my boy got the name Glock 9 from being on Channel 9 News so much. His friends started calling him 9. And he got the name Glock because one of his homeboys said his name is now Glock because he don't jam.
So the name, Glock 9.
Yeah.
I'm hearing that came from you always being on Channel 9 News. True or false?
That's true.
So, are you in jail when the name Glock 9 came about, or was
I was in jail.
And you just decided to go by the name Glock 9?
Nah, I came home to it. Like, I was in jail. When I went to jail, I used to always wear some hats and shit. My little Scully. They used to call like, that quit them 9. I already know that 9 right there. That's him. Cool, say, man, your name Glock 9. I was like, damn, why you ain't Ruger? You could have put Smith and Weston, my last name Smith and Weston and some shit. He was like, nah, bitch, Glocks don't jam. So I like, shit, already. Remember that.
Right.
However, a little Glock 9 didn't have it easy growing up. Glock 9 was raised by his mom and lived with 2 of his 3 brothers. And his father was in and out of jail throughout his childhood. So of course, Glock 9 was the cool kid in school, you know, the class clown type. And
get out. How was your mom like reaction to you? You know what I'm saying? Getting in and out.
She wanted to beat my ass, but she couldn't, cause she knew what's up. Like she knew like, little bro, just like your daddy, but my daddy, I ain't gonna speak on bro. Little bro, I don't know. Probably trying to get bro 7 years right now though.
At the age of 9 years old, my boy had already found his passion in rap, writing lyrics in his notebook where he gained attention of his peers quickly. However, my boy went from being the class clown to quite literally becoming CJ from Grand Theft Auto after getting his passion for driving at about 8 years old when he would go to Chuck E. Cheese and play the little race car simulator game.
Oh no, I just always liked driving for some reason.
How old were you when you first started driving? Like 10?
Nah, I'm gonna say 8. I used to be in the little Chuck E. Cheese, you know, the little
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to feel like I was driving, so I'm gonna say 8.
Okay, but then you started getting real cars.
Yeah, and then it started getting real violent.
Okay, so at 8 years old, were you just driving a relative's car,
No.
or you were actually stealing cars at 8?
I was driving video game cars,
Okay,
and then I switched it,
you switched it.
like around 11, 12.
11 or 12, you started driving real cars, but you didn't have a car, so you went.
I used to steal my mom. Nah, I used to steal my mom's car like around like 12 in the morning. I used to wait till she get in a deep ass sleep, go in there get them keys. I used to like turn the car and put it in like neutral and let it roll down a little thing. Like soon as that be rolled, I ain't gonna lie. My neighbors caught me one night. You can ask her. So I asked my mom. They caught me one night. I was letting that be roll. She had a big Chevy Tahoe truck.
Okay.
And then that be rolled down a little thing, crunk that be up. When that be crunk up, drop.
Okay, you try to get it far away from the house so
Yeah.
she wouldn't hear the engine starting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then you would just borrow her car. Did she actually catch you?
My neighbors told them.
They snitched on you.
Yeah, then she started hiding the keys. Started hiding the keys from me, so that's when I started. Shit, fuck that.
And my boy said he went on 4 police chases, escaping 3 of them. Like, that's some GTA gameplay type numbers. You know what I'm saying? My boy getting 5 stars, dog. Cause you know in real life, like as soon as you pull off on the cops, it's 5 stars immediately. So with my boy already making the news and taking his mom whoop out for late night draws, Glock 9 mother said that she had enough and threatened to send my boy to Vegas, but quickly realized that would be a bad idea considering if she unleashed this South Florida demon upon Las Vegas, there would be no telling what would happen. So after being arrested at 13 years old, he was back on the streets where he began recording songs from an iPod and mixing it through GarageBand, with him going to his first studio at 15 years old. However, my boy will also find himself in trouble again for an accidental shooting case, and however Glock 9 always seemed to find his way into trouble, he always kept his passion around. And 2 years later, in 2017, when Glock 9 was 17 years old, he recorded his debut record called Jailhouse Blues, where Say Cheese will repost the song, gaining 700 comments overnight, and all the comments were just comparing him to Kodak Black.
Yeah. But she like, I'm be like my daddy and shit.
Right.
She gonna ship my ass off. She want to send me to Vegas with my auntie, like LA. I told her shit. I'm just gonna turn up down there.
Alright.
Like, ain't no punishing me.
And you shoot a video, Jailhouse Blues, right? Let's speak on that. Like, when did everything turn? When did everything change?
Everything changed after that Jailhouse Blues video. Ain't gonna lie, that video shit something for real. Yeah, that video shit something.
Right, because we put you on Say Cheese, we put you on the blog site, and it went bananas.
Hate shit.
Quaisha called me about you, I'm gonna say 3 a.m. and she was like, this was before the video. And she was like, listen to this. And it was 3 a.m. I was with a chick. I didn't listen to it. I just asked her, how old is he? Yeah. She was like, he's 17. So I didn't even know that the video was shot and all that, and went on Say Cheese. And when I woke up, it was at like 700 comments. And they were all comparing you to Kodak Black.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody was comparing you to Kodak. Does that get to you?
Nah, I fuck with that. That boy be spinning that real shit. So, them comparing me to him, like, shit. I mean, I'm doing something right.
And also, while he was in jail, not only did he write Jailhouse Blues, but he wrote his hit song 10%, which are some of his biggest hits today. However, with his newfound clout from Say Cheese, he had a little buzz going on in the streets, where he was able to gain some national attention from being posted on World Star Hip Hop, with videos like Jailhouse Blues and 10% and Crayola starting to go viral, gaining millions of views. And with my boy also being able to score a rumored $2 million deal from Cash Money Records, it seemed like everything was going good for my boy Glock 9. But unfortunately, in 2018, my boy would get arrested for a gun possession charge and grand theft. However, while all this was going on, he was able to collaborate with an upcoming artist, hotboii. And y'all know hotboii and lpdpoody and all them grew up together, you know what I mean? They all had the same dreams and stuff.
Growing up in West Orlando, because you know you was around hotboii, Rico, Toad, you know, and of course 9. Like, what drove, did all y'all start rapping together, or everybody started at different time?
I mean, I've been rapping since probably elementary. I've been doing this shit like just playing. I met hotboii my 9th grade year.
In high school?
Yeah, but bro actually went to the elementary school that's like behind my neighborhood. Like where I'm from, he went to elementary school. I done seen him a few times when I was like real young, but I ain't never like talked to him or something like that. The Jits who I grew up with from my hood, they knew him. So he knew them boys like that. It was just like shit like that. I met bro like when we like really like tied in was like 9th grade year. And then me and bro was like, we was trying to like make it like a group type shit. Then
just you and him, or
just me and him at first? Look, I'm gonna tell you. So it was just me and him my 9th grade. But then I wanna say like that next year 9 was locked up. He came home. I got locked up too, but he was rapping too. All of us rapping, we all from different hoods. When I fucked around and had that year after that one, I had 9 came home and I came home. We go like to the little whole house. We was both talking to the same hoes.
Yeah.
We had met up over that bill. It was like it's in Pine Hills on Hastings Street. I met bro and then bro was like, yeah, I'm finna go in and you know, get in the rapping shit. But we won. This was before the Say Cheese shit and all this happened too. So we was just on some shit like, hell yeah, little hot finna come on, cause hotboii went to the ground. a year, like in that period of time. Because I told I met him 9th grade. He went to the grade, I want to say like 10th grade. Yeah, he was in that bitch 2 years straight. Jit did 2 years in level 6. All he had to do was like 6 months to come home. But he was so bad, they gave his ass
2 more years.
Yeah, they gave his ass 2 years. So in that time, like in that little period of time, me and 9 got real close. Hot was locked up. Then I fought around that. I got locked up again. I came home. 9 had a little buzz and shit. He was like, man, the CT people gonna fuck with you. This and that. The World Star plug and all this other stuff. Shit like that. Then I was like, yeah, when Lil Hot come home, we gonna
go
tie it
crazy.
up. Cause Hot Boy came home for like a day. He came home for like a home pass. I guess that's what they give you in the program. So that he came home for that one day. And we made a song, me, him, and we went crazy. Then he had to go back. And after that shit, I guess when like Jit had like he got fought up again, so they gave him that extra year on that bit.
Yeah.
So in that little period of time, me and Nine was doing our thing. And I don't know, shit went left like right before bro came home. When bro came home, he was like, fuck, like y'all shit.
Man, what the fuck happened and shit?
Yeah.
I think he had said that in one of his songs.
Yeah, that shit went left. About none.
So that drove to you getting closer with Hot Boy and shit.
I already been close with Hot Boy. Like I knew Hot Boy before I knew Nine. Just Hot Boy was like he was locked up most of the time, I told you. And then when we all was like tied in, bro, like we was like brothers, like shit, like we sleep with these jits, like every day be around these same jits. Just when Hot Boy came home, he was on some shit like that. So and I got in my corner, he got in his corner, and then bro was in between. Like basically he was like not really playing both sides, but he was some shit like, man, he was trying to help it. Like a lot of people trying to get that shit back straight, but that shit
However, after the release of their song, this is where the beef between Glock 9, lpdpoody, and Hot Boy and his cousin Cuddin Reese would emerge, with the war between Hot Boy's 438 crew and Glock 9's AF and F crew. And it's tough because these rappers were childhood friends at the beginning. However, fast forward to April 2020, the beef would soon become deadly with the killing of a 438 member, Wolf Luther King, Luna, by AF and F member Demetrius Cox. And 11 days after, his memorial was shot up by members of AF and F, killing one person and injuring one. And unfortunately, it was a football player who had committed to Louisville College. And it led to Florida residents asking for something to change and a call for action to all of the bloodshed that's been going on down in Orlando. However, the main suspect of the shooting was an AF and F member named Jemiah Robinson. And Glock 9 went on Instagram Live to send shots at the 438 crew. And Robinson was really a demon. After catching that body, he was already on to the next mission to wipe out 438's second in command. And on July 7, 2020, Robinson and another AF&F affiliate targeted the house where he was staying. While the 438 member was getting out of his car, Robinson began riddling his car with bullets. However, the 438 member did a 360 no-scope, hitting Robinson in the head and also shooting Robinson's homeboy in the arm. And it's crazy because B-Shine Sam's, I'm not sure if I'm saying his name correctly, but the 438 member, he would later go on to snitch on the whole situation. But anyways, Hot Boy went on Instagram Live to brag about the new pack he was smoking. And a few days after Sam's killed Robinson, Glock 9's car was shot up, with the suspect seeming to be his blood cousin Cuddin Reese, where Glock 9 wasted no time to get his retaliation, leaving before the cops even pulled up. And Glock 9 allegedly let off 100 rounds inside Cuddin Reese's house, with Glock 9 going on Instagram to speak on the situation. And with it being so much bloodshed going on in the city of Orlando, and with the rappers going back and forth on Instagram to comment on the tragic shooting that was going on, because if y'all don't know, a 3-year-old kid also got hit in the crossfire of one of these drive-by shootings. And not only did the Louisville commit lose his life, it was just innocent people, innocent bystanders getting hit and affected by this beat. So of course, the police department decided to make a move, starting to wiretap all of the 438s and AF and F phones to start forming one of the largest Rico cases in America. However, with everything going on in the background, Cutting Reese still had to get his payback by shooting up Glock 9's aunt's house, even though they're blood cousins. Like, them two are related, Glock 9 and Cutting Reese. At this point, the beef was just too serious. You have family turning on each other, you have friends turning on each other, and this will soon encourage the downfall of the two gangs, because there seemed to be no stopping the bloodshed. I mean, in October 2020, two men in a white BMW would camp outside of the mall that Glock 9 was in and waited for him to come out, where they began shooting at him while he made his way to the whip. However, Glock 9 hid behind a car and no one was hit during this shooting. However, the police department was already fed up with everything that was going on surrounding Glock 9 and his op, eventually indicting hotboii and Glock 9 on a Rico case June 21st, 2021. And now my boy Glock 9 is facing up to 150 years in prison.